Okay, this is for all of you who've said, I love your skin. What are you doing? Your skin looks great. First of all, thank you very much. And really, this is all I want out of a skin care product or a system, is to feel like I could go anywhere. I could go on camera naked without mascara or lipstick or covering little things here and there, and be okay and be confident. Now, I probably would go on and have wrecked and, the roots showing, because the message is more important. But I don't love it, right? I don't love it. We love it to look good. So I'm going to show you this 5-step process. There is one extra thing that I've gotten because I love it. And I said, what else do you have? And there's a really cool eye cream that I'm loving that I'll throw in there, but that's not a piece of it. But it's a cleanser. It's a facial scrub you don't use every time. Either the day or the night cream. I'll use the wand and then I'll put on the special anti-aging serum here. Okay. So I don't fall easily, not for guys and not for skincare. So I'm going with you all in. So obviously I've got to take off makeup. So you're going to see flawed face, and I'm going to start with all the things. So here's what I'm using. You're going to see me do a little bit of this and not know exactly what it is, but I'm using the True Energy Cleaner. And then I'm going to follow it with the True Energy Facial Scrub. Okay, and then the rest of my face. I don't know if you've tried this or not, but this Pharmacy, pretty cool stuff. I tried it once traveling. Works really great. So takes out facial makeup, foundation, could do eyes too. And then you can actually use this and just over the sink wash it off. Okay, done. And you actually want to dry off and then do the facial scrub next. So I want to show you this. So this is really cool. So this is a piece of this is the bead. So this has got frequency in it. And you do not want to take that bead out. So that is part of the magic. So it's very gentle. It's nothing like what we grew up with. Who remembers that? What? Apricot scrub part of your face off. Yeah, I can't do that anymore. So I will sometimes take just a little bit more and do all the way down on my décolleté. Didn't grab that much today, just to show. So I'll dry from having rinsed that off. Now we've got the choice. So if I were doing this in the morning, I could use the daytime, but of course it's nighttime. So I'm gonna put the overnight treatment, and there's a bead in here too. You can't quite see it because I haven't quite revealed it yet. So just grab enough, and this goes on. Now, of course, super smooth. So I get it on my face. I also want to get it down on my neck. Put a little down here. I have this special advanced eye repair serum. So I got this after. This is kind of an extra. I got this after I fell in love with the 5-piece kit and the wand. And I was like, what else do you have? I'll take it. So this, I love, love, love. So there's one more little piece that I'll do tonight after I do the wand, but now it's time for the magic. So I will tell you, there's a little cheat sheet, and I used it for a long time. Now I'm going to do this from memory, and hope Kathy's not watching, because I hope there's not a quiz at the end. But 10 little circles right here to trying to boost circulation, lymphatic flow, and drainage. So we're actually coming down first, so just very gently. So this, by the way, I have turned on, so you may hear it very faintly. I can hear it if I put it right here, but it's very, very faint, but it's got a little vibration to it. So I'm totally into this power plate and the wand. We're just getting that all done. And then we take it from the center of your chin right here, and this is all about this extra little. Anybody else? So I'm like, I catch myself in the mirror. It's like, where'd that come from? We don't need that. So that just helps. And this is, I'm not pressing hard. I'm just pushing hard enough to keep it in contact with my skin. So 10 times from this side, and then I'll do 10 times to the other side. So 1 here, 2, 3, and I'd already done a couple. So it's 10-ish as you and I are working together, okay? So now, a couple other things that happen here. So I'm going to take it like down here, a line right in the center of my cheek, and then on the side, and then carry that down the neck. And I'll do that 3 times here. And it's just kind of, again, working on that lymphatic drainage. And then other side. So again, it's really light. These things are fairly light. There will be a little bit more pressure later. I'm going to start right here. I'm going to go down, kind of fanning out through the chin. And that's it. And then I start in the middle here and I go up and around. So those smoker's lines, I don't know about you, but I am very expressive with my face, and my mouth is a big part of that. So I have smoker's lines, even though I've never smoked in my life. So 10 times from here to here. And I'm trying not to tense up because that's part of what put those lines there in the first place, right? So 10 times right here again. And then from the top, you're actually going to come around and down. So 10 and down. And I may not be getting this order perfectly right. So some of you I know have already jumped in. You're already doing this. And you're just probably saying, that's not quite right. So if you're reading it by the book, you're probably correct. So here. And then this one. So here, and be careful that you're not dragging your eye with you, but it's kind of up and around 10 times. And then once you've hit 10, you're going to kind of bring that down and drain that. But then you go right here, up and over. So it's kind of just underneath my brow, or to it is where this is going 10 times. Now again, this is gentle, so you're not necessarily pulling on some of that delicate skin, and then down. And then the other side, same thing. Over. And then pull it down, and 10 here, and pull that down. All right, now here's where I have to use my patience. Okay, so we come up right here, and then you grab a piece of your cheek and you're just kind of lifting it up and pushing it up in 10 seconds. So while I have this video on, I can see 10 seconds. So I have to hold that for 10 seconds, and you have to keep me honest, okay? And then I'm gonna go right here. It's kind of right in the middle of my cheek or the eye. And if you lose it, you wanna start over again and go down and grab it. So 10 seconds is kind of giving it a little bit of a lift. And then you go from out here to the side of the eye. Again, holding 10 seconds, and on the end of this 10 seconds, comes up right here. Other side. So it's just a lift right beside you and kind of lifting that cheek up. 10 seconds, longest 10 seconds of my life. This is the hardest one for those of us that are impatient and want it yesterday. I count to 10, but my counting to 10 usually is about 5 seconds. So that doesn't work real well. Other side, I'm gonna go right out here. And then coming up. And this one is a bigger sweep. So kind of from right here, just to even with that highest point of your cheekbone, you hold on to that, hold that for 10 seconds. So it's like you're giving yourself a facelift and then lifting up. Another side, so same thing. Holding it up, and so you can see that I got like a little skin, it's lifted. Holding that up, and then all the way up and over. And then you're just gonna go here, and you're kind of gonna go from the side here, 1, 2, 3, and then down and down. 1, 2, 3, and then roll that all the way down. And you'll do it on the other side. So it's like quick 1, 2, 3, and down. And a quick 1, 2, 3, and down, and down. And then you're gonna smooth right up here on the forehead. And then right here in that line. So you can either just count 20 times doing this, or hold it there and do it for about 5 seconds. So you can see that's an area I am really good at getting some lines in there. People call that the W for some of us who are really severe. And again, for me, that's just facial expression. I've used my face a lot. I'm not a very good poker player. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn it off. So this is where you use the last piece, and this is the intensely anti-aging facial serum. So the way this comes out, it's very clear. So I give a little generous portion. A little goes a long way, but you wanna make sure you get it all up here, and I wanna get it on my neck, and then have a little to come way down here. So this is an area that, for a sun lover that I am, I've really begun to notice in the last couple of years. The sun is not loving me back as much as I wanted to. So this is like butterfly kisses here. So just the flat edge here, and then we just kind of up here, like adding this little frequency to the facial serum to let it kind of seal into its magic, okay? And that's it. So you've gotten a little stimulation. Obviously you increase some circulation because you were putting a little pressure, small amount of pressure, and decrease some lymph drainage. So you can see I'm a little puffy today, you know, and that's not typical for me, but I probably had a little bit more caffeine in the last couple of days than I should have. It's holiday time. I had to figure out how to do that turkey, so it's pressure. But there you have it. This is my new fave. I mean, it's got like prime spot on my sink. I'm a fan. I think you'll love it.